Cord. Okay. All right. I want you to drop down to your knees, and I want you to push back for a puppy pose, but keep your hips up high. And now come onto your forearms. And I want you to step your feet back so you're in a forearm high plank. Take a breath in. Now I want you to bring your heels down to the right so that your right hip sort of drops down to the right side. Breathe in on your toes. As you exhale, lower your heels to the left, dropping your left hip down. Breathe in. Heels to the right. Breathe in. Heels to the left. Breathe in. Heels to the right. Breathe in. Heels to the left. And then come up on your toes, and I want you to hold. And we breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, drop to your knees. And I want you to walk your hands up so that you're basically sitting on your heels. You're on your knees now. Nice work. We're gonna do camel pose. So everyone, come up on your knees. All right, so I want you to bring your thighs together, pull into that midline, take a breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to walk your hands, maybe either keeping them on your butt and leaning back, letting your heart shine, or if you'd like, bringing your hands to reach your heels. But wherever you are, try to press your hips forward towards the front of the room. Open your shoulders, but only do what feels okay for you. For 3, 2, and now I want to come up upright, sort of shake it out. And we'll do this again. Maybe start again with your hands, pretending they're in your pockets of the back of your pants here. Have your elbows sort of hug in. Take a breath in. And then push your hips forward, dropping your head, looking behind. And then maybe dropping your hands down to your heels. Whatever feels right, but pushing your hips forward. For 3, 2, and on 1, come upright. Sink your glutes down to your heels so you're on your knees. Come into tabletop. Come into high plank. And we're going to do side plank, heels to the right. And maybe wherever you are, let's do a tree pose. That left top leg, yes, nice work. For 3, we're gonna do something after this. So if you can, keep it here. 2, and then on 1, take that top leg, step it behind you for wild thing. Press your hips up, that right leg is straight, that left leg is bent. For 3, 2, and on 1, come back to high plank. Side plank, heels to the left. And then when you're ready, come into that tree pose. For 3, 2, and on 1, step it back, wild thing. Lift your hips. Press your hand into that mat. Look back. Express yourself in this pose. And breathe. 3, 2, and on 1, come back to high plank. Press back, down dog. Maybe shake out your head. Take a recovery breath. Together, breathe in, rising your toes. Bend your knees, look at your hands. Walk or hop forward. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Forward fold out. Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathe in. Everyone come into figure 4. Bring your right ankle over your left knee. Find your drishti. And then once you can, see if you can sink down lower into your hips. Your arms can stay up, they can stay cactus. Or maybe if you want, prayer hands, whatever you like. I want you to breathe. In, out. In, out. 2 more. In, out. Last one. In, out. Now I want you to step it back for a standing split. So drop your head, your hands maybe are on the floor, and you lift that right leg up. Make it long and strong. And then we curtsy. So first, inhale. Bring that knee to knee as you hinge or lower your hips. Exhale. Standing split. Inhale. Curtsy. Exhale. Inhale. Split. Exhale. Curtsy. We'll do one more. Inhale. Split and hold. 3, 2. And now on 1, I want you to come into crescent pose on that left side. So that lifted leg steps back, both feet face 12 o'clock, and then slowly lift your heart up once your feet have found their foundation. Come into turbo lunge on this side. So cactus arms, peel your shoulders back, and lower that right knee hovering. 5 cycles of breath. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. 2 more. In. Out. Last one. In. And on out, I want you to press forward on that left foot to come into airplane pose. Let your gaze still look, maybe in the front of the room, in front of you. And when you're ready, open up to half moon. And if you'd like, try sugar cane on this side, bending that top leg, grabbing the top of the foot or the ankle. And again, finding expression of yourself here. For 3, 2, and on 1, step that top foot to meet with the other foot at the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in, forward fold, out. Rise up, Utkatasana, chair pose. As you breathe in. And now figure 4. Left ankle over right knee. And then when you're ready, sink your hips down a little lower. I like a flexed foot here. For 3, 2, and on 1, lower or hinge at the hips, coming into a half split here. Together, breathe in, curtsy, exhale. Split, inhale, curtsy, exhale. Split, inhale, curtsy, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, split and hold it here. And then lower that foot down to come into crescent lunge. Create that foundation first, and then you lift up, heart leading. And now turbo lunge. Cactus your arms. Bring your knee closer down to your mat. 5 cycles of breath and go. Breathe in. And as you exhale, come into airplane pose, shifting your weight onto that right foot, igniting that lifted leg. Reach your arms behind you. Open up to half moon. And then sugar cane. Lower that top foot to meet the other. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold out. Rise up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathe in. Prayer hands, twist to the right. Sink your hips. Bring that left elbow into the right knee as you press your hands into heart center, creating more of a twist. Equal pressure, both feet. Settle your heartbeat, use breath in, out, in, out, in, out. Last one, in, and on out, come back to chair pose center. 3, 2, and on 1, forward fold, exhale. Heel toe your feet, hip distance. And now take your peace fingers, wrap them around the big toe. Take your breath in for length. And as you exhale, step down those fingers of yours. Drop your head. Release what you don't need in your neck, your eyes, your forehead. And as you breathe in, know that there's something beautiful for each of you for our new year. We're manifesting it right here and right now. Release your grip of your toes. Heel toe your feet back together. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, out. Sink your hips, chair pose. Breathe in. And now twist to the left as you exhale. And then find your pose. Moving slow to get there. And breathe. 5 cycles. Breathe in. And as you exhale, come back to chair pose center for 3, 2, and on 1, forward fold, let go. Heel toe, hip distance, gorilla pose. Step onto the palms of your hand. Breathe in for length. And as you exhale, see if you can shift your weight, pressing more into the palms of your hand with your toes, with the balls of your feet. The power in you is strong. You can manifest what you love, what you wish. Believe that. Make your goals, whether big, whether small. write it down, look at it, and work towards it. And again, even if it's small, even if it's I want to read a book or more books, or I want to take a walk, or for goodness sake, look at you girls doing yoga. I love it. And then dream big too. Release your grip. This time I want you to heel toe your feet out, so toes point out off the mat, heels in. Come into Malasana, Yogi Squat. Drop your hips, lift your heart. Maybe your eyes closed for a moment. And now I want you to think about pressing your weight into your heels so that on the count of 3, we're going to start lifting up, pressing up to a standing position. 2, and on 1, you stand up. And we heel toe our feet back together. Come to the tops of your mat. And we're going to come into dancer's pose on the right. So grab your foot on the right side, maybe palms face out. That's the way I like to do it. Left arm reaches up. Take your breath in first. And as you exhale, kick your hand into that, your foot into your hand, and start hinging at the hips. But also see if you can square your hips off to your mat. For 3, 2, and now on 1, step it down. Windmill your arms so you can do dancers on the left. Breathe in. And as you exhale, hinge forward for dancers and feel your foot kick into your hand. In your hand, your arm pulling. That push-pull. And if you fall, that is okay. For 3, 2, and on 1, step your feet together. Sweep your arms up, breathe in big. Forward fold, exhale. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Step back for a high plank, and we're gonna hold it here. Float that right leg up, maybe with a flexed foot. And we breathe and hold for a count, 5 full breaths. In, out, in, out, in, out. 2 more. In, out. Last in. And on out, bring that foot down. Let's bring up the left foot for 5. In, out, in, out, in, out. 2 more. In, out, in. Bring your foot down, bring your knees down to the ground. Push back to puppy pose, drop your head. Take a recovery breath. Let it go. Come back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes under, press back, down dog. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Bring right knee to right elbow. Kick it back, 3-legged dog, inhale. Right knee, left elbow. Kick it back, 3-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow, hold it here. Bring it to your left elbow. And now kick it through for fallen triangle. Press your hips up to the sky. Press your hand into your mat. 3, 2, and on 1, bring your hand back down. Press back, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Step it forward for a low crescent lunge. Your hands stay low. I want you to drop that back knee. And now I want you to shift your hips forward, lifting your hands up to the sky. Just breathe and hold into this pose. And now shift your hips back for a half split. And we're gonna hold it here for about 5 full counts of breath. So if you wish, you can go all the way into a full split or just hold it into a half split. But do your count of 5 of breath in and out. Last one, in and on out. If you're in full split, find yourself back up on your knees. Place your hands so that your foot is smack in the middle. Tuck your back toe under for that low crescent lunge. And now I want you to open up to warrior two. So move your feet, create your foundation. And then with breath in, you come into that warrior two. And breathe and settle into here. I want you to reverse this, and I want you to hold it here. Maybe take that back arm, wrap it behind your lower back, creating more of a bend in your reverse. Don't let your shoulder fall forward. Imagine again you want the sun to see your chest. Come back to warrior two, and we breathe and hold. In, out. Three more. In, out. In, out. Last one. In and on, out. Cartwheel your arms down for chaturanga. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, out. Shake your head. Left leg to the sky. Come up in the toes of your right. Left knee to left elbow, hinging forward, exhale. Kick it back, three-legged dog. Inhale. Left knee, right elbow, exhale. Kick it back, inhale. Left knee, left elbow, hold it here. And now kick it to the other side for fallen triangle. Three, two, and on one, place your hand back down on the mat, kick back, three-legged dog. Inhale, step it forward for low crescent lunge. Drop that back knee, maybe you untuck your toe, and then reach your arms up as you shift your hips forward. And breathe and hold. And then come back into your half split. And if you'd like, you stay. You're coming to your full split for 5 full cycles of breath. In, out. Last one, in, and on your out, make your way back into that low crescent lunge, and then slowly rise up to a high crescent lunge. Open up to warrior two. Settle into your pose. I want you to breathe and hold. Smooth out the rough edges. If your heartbeat, you feel it, that's beautiful. But smooth it out using your breath. Filling up full. Emptying out complete. Reverse this. Maybe wrap that back arm behind your lower back. Three, two, and on one, come back to warrior two, and we've got this. And I want you to concentrate. Breath in, out, in, out, in, out. Last one, in, and on your out, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and then press back to puppy pose. Nice work, you girls. Nice work. All right. Come up to, actually get back into your down dog. Float your right leg to the sky. Breathe in. Open up sunbird. Stay or flip. Come to high plank, side plank, heels to the right. And you take what you need here. You lift a leg, you drop down on a knee. Three, two, and on one, high plank, press back, down dog. Left leg to the sky, sunbird. Flip your dog. Come back to high plank, side plank, heels to the left. Three, two, and on one, high plank, press back, down dog. Shake out your head. Right leg to the sky, giant inhale. Come into half pigeon on the right. Bring that right ankle to your left wrist as much as you can. Create length first with an inhale. And then as you exhale, let yourself melt down, dropping your head, dropping your chest. Press your hands into the mat, lifting your heart. And now I want you to come into king pigeon, where you're going to bend your back leg up, if you can, at the knee. And then take your left arm, reach behind, forward. And if you can't, that's okay. Just start with bending your leg. You just do a little of what you can do, knowing that you will get there. And I know you will. And then let go of that back leg. Tuck that back toe under. Press back for three-legged dog on the right for a counter stretch, maybe a sunbird. Lower your right leg down to the mat. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Half pigeon on this side. Settle in. Breathe in. And then breathe out. The conversations that we have with ourselves need to be powerful. Talk to yourself. Talk about the strength and the courage that you have. We have to have faith in ourselves. Lift up your heart to come into King Pigeon on this side, bending that back leg, maybe reaching for it. Maybe that left arm reaches in front of you or above you. Lower that left leg down with the toe tucked. Push back, three-legged dog on the left. Inhale. Maybe open up sunbird. Bring that left leg down to the mat. Walk your feet to your hands, and I want you to come onto your back. And we're going to do a set of 3. So the choice is yours. If you want to start with a bridge, or do all bridge, or do all 3 wheel, and you can truly mix it up. So on your breath in, press up. And we'll do counts of 5 full breaths. In, and then on your out, come lower down. Take a quick breath in, out, and then set up for your next bridge or wheel. Press up. Wherever you are, shift those shins towards the front of your mat. In, out, in, out, in, out, last one, in, and then on out, lower down. Together, breathe in, breathe out, and take what you can handle for the next one. On your inhale, last one for today. So again, for me, I'm doing a bridge this time. So take whatever you want, you need. 5 breaths in, out. Two more. Last one, in, and on your out, lower down. Hug your knees into your chest. Lower your left leg down to the floor, holding onto your right knee. Take a breath in, and then bring it over to your left side. Let your gaze fall to the right. Supine twist. With an inhale, come back center. Exhale, lower your right leg. Bring that left knee over to the opposite. Gaze to the left. If you haven't done so, write what you wish for. scribble it down, what your goals are. The big ones and even the little ones, because the little ones are just as important. Write it down and show it to someone. Slap it on your fridge. Show your mom. Show your friend. And we manifest something beautiful, something awaiting for us in 2021. Come back center, bringing your knees in, wrapping your arms around your legs, hugging yourself, maybe bringing your forehead to your knees. And then releasing, maybe taking real quick happy baby, grabbing the tops of your feet, knees pull down to the side, rock side to side. Release your feet, come into Shavasana. And would like to read you guys a poem while your eyes are closed. Desire. Buddhists say desire is a hindrance, but I see it as an invitation. It opens doors, draws me outside my smaller self, inspires me to be creative. Desire is the proof that I am alive. The lesson lies in whether I can value emptiness as much as being filled. If I can live with wants and let them go, if I can know that I don't know, then desire is one among the many paths to freedom. When you're ready, I want you to bring your knees closer to your chest and roll over to the right or the left side, bringing your forehead down onto your mats one last time. And just taking some breaths here and feeling that support beneath you. And then taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up. You guys, showing up. Isn't it beautiful how comfortable, in a sense, our mats have become to us? And it's not always easy, but I am super proud of you. And when you're ready, I want you to slowly press up to a comfortable seated position. Oh, I love seeing you guys. Prayer hands to heart center. The light in me honors and sees the light in each of you. Together we bow. Namaste.